We could just, this could be our life now.
Yeah, we could be fishermen.
Remember the time we tried to save the world? That was so stupid.
As you're like, they've probably got ways of magically tracking us and shit.
You sound insane.
You see a very similar portal, and 3 of the members of Order of the Weave that you recognize step out towards you. All right, let's get to the bottom of this, everybody. You are wanted men under the Order of King Terran. You are to be arrested and tried for your crimes.
I cast ducks.
Before we get into this episode, we just want to acknowledge that this is episode 200
Oh my God.
of the campaign.
You guys have been watching for you've been watching us for 200 episodes.
I mean, we don't know that. This could be the first one you're watching.
Well,
Can you believe we almost know how to play D&D?
I still have no idea. After 4 years and 200 episodes, almost know how to play D&D.
Yeah,
Almost.
Pretty good. Pretty good.
So to celebrate, we are doing an art competition.
Yes.
If you want to submit any art that's anything to do with the Viva La Diddly D&D campaign, either campaign, any moments from either campaign, whatever you want, you can submit it. The details are in the description. There'll be 3 prizes chosen. Yeah. So get making. It doesn't have to just be drawings. It can be sculptures or anything art.
Any art. So thank you for watching and into the episode.
Enjoy the 200th episode.
Why did you have to fuck it up at the end?
Yeah, you just f***ed it up at the end.
They just go off into the water.
Shall we try and reason with them? Let's try that.
It's still kind of like exasperated.
I don't give a f*** anymore.
Yeah, exasperated. I go, Domino, Jack, Gam, you come on, you know Laethal's a piece of shit, right? We're coming here to try and redeem him.
Laethal is acting high sorcerer, Domino says.
But he's also a piece of shit.
And you 3 know,
as is very common with high sorcerers.
you 3 know what
be a piece of shit.
you 3 know what he's done, like me. That's why Laethal and I are such good friends.
I will make me a history check for me.
12 plus 2, I think I said earlier. Yeah, 14.
I would expect that Baradun would remember this better than Adam, because Baradun's been living it, and Adam has not played this session for several weeks or months at this point. But back when you were in Schmagenrog, you had a vision when one of your wild search has happened, and you ended up scrying on Laethal by mistake, and he was talking to a couple of people about something.
Yeah, he's talking to a little dwarf dude and someone else.
A little dwarf dude and an older man.
Okay, so it could
and
be
now
Gandalf.
that you see Gandalf in the person, you're like, oh, yeah, it's Gandalf. Gandalf is on Laethal's side.
That's cool.
Part of the bad guys, you
That's
now
cool.
realise. So reasoning with them about how Laethal's a bad guy and piece of shit, maybe not going to work with Gandalf. You don't know about Jack Hooper's alliances, and you're pretty sure that Domino's on your side.
Yeah.
For fuck's sake, Rob.
What? I said it pretty sure he's on your side.
I wrote that
He's been on
somewhere,
us, he's our friend. Right?
Yeah.
So just sitting down on a rock, just like kind of hidden hands, just fucking shaking his head to himself. And then Baradun looks up at Gandalf and goes, "Hey Gam, how's Ricky's clone tanks going, by the way? Have you got them working yet?"
Make an intimidation check with advantage.
This is a game.
Was that one?
That was a 1, yep.
Good thing I had advantage.
8 plus 10, 12.
Plus 12.
Yeah.
Do you have 12 intimidation?
Oh wait, no, intimidation. No, I don't. I was thinking persuasion.
No, this is
Guidance.
definitely intimidation.
Plus,
You didn't
plus-
get him in time.
Plus 5.
Okay, so 8 plus 5, 13. Everybody make an insight check for me, please.
Insight?
Yep.
19.
5. Plus 12, 17.
10 plus 6, 16.
I got 29.
Jesus.
Yeah.
29 insight. Jesus,
Yeah.
what's your insight modifier?
Plus 10.
Holy shit, dope.
Let me guess wisdom.
9.
Yeah, you ain't seeing shit. 29,
17.
17.
What did I say? 16 must have been. Yeah, 16.
All right, Jesus. Gandalf, where are you? There you are. Deception check. He has expertise in deception because of his job as forgeries and duplicates and illusions and stuff, so he's got a plus 15. But I rolled with disadvantage because he was really caught off guard by the question. I got a 7 plus 15 is 22. So
work.
the rest of you see a genuine confusion, like, what are you talking about? You see this moment of, like, his eyes widen, like, oh, fuck, what? How does he know about that? And then he hides it very quickly, very well. He's got a very good poker face, but he's like...
Call him out, Greg. Call him out.
Yeah.
He's definitely...
Hey, Greg, you said you'd follow me to the grave, right? What's going on?
Yeah, so I go,
What are you talking about?
you know goddamn right what he's talking about.
I think you know more than you're letting on!
Who's this?
This is Greg, and he's crazy, motherfucker.
I'm crazy! I rolled a 29!
This is Crazy Greg.
What does that mean?
Watch out for Crazy Greg.
What is
He will
29?
fuck you up. We know all about you, Gandalf.
I rolled a 29!
Is this like dangling go?
So if you guys have been scrying on us, I saw a little scry a few days ago as well.
Two can scry at that game.
Two can scry that game. I don't know. I saw you and Terrence and Laethal perusing some of Ricky's old clone tanks.
Jack turns towards him.
With a gun.
They're like, Jack, can you put it down for a second?
Every situation needs a gun.
Was that?
What did you say? What did you say? He's got his finger on the trigger as well. He's not one of these with like good proper gun safety with his finger out until
It keeps life interesting, just every conversation.
I don't know. I don't know. We've
occasionally
just been
just
having
shoots.
a chat with Ricky about how he was almost perfecting this clone technology. It just looks
is
like
he-
you have already perfected it.
What is he talking about, Gan? He's... What are you believing these fugitives?
I got a 29, and so I know
He's lying.
he's lying.
What is he talking about? Are you
pull out
believing
the dice.
fugitives about nothing? This is ridiculous. I can't... These accusations, what are you even accusing? We're cloning Ricky Phantasmo?
He's floundering.
You're telling goddamn lies.
Terrence outlawed the
goddamn liar.
Terrence outlawed the clone spell after Ricky Phantasmo tried to create it.
Yeah,
He's trying to
but
talk his
then
way out of
Terrence started an army of the undead, so he's not one to speak.
I also know what's happening.
Are you accusing Terrence of being behind this undead scourge that is currently sweeping the land?
That's not what I said, but you said it.
I didn't. Just because it's happening and Terrence is the head of necromancy in the Order of the Weave doesn't mean that he's responsible. This is preposterous.
Shame.
You're giving up.
And I got a 29.
You're saying way more information than what I just said. That's not what I said at all.
Domino sees the situation, turns as well, and he's like, the undead army's been largely dealt with anyway by some adventurers out east of here. It's not even a problem. What are you accusing us? This is preposterous! And he just like starts to throw his hands up. You guys have now distracted him between these two. There is a fishing boat here, as we said before. You can try and sail away or something if you want. You can try and get out of here, but they're distracted. They're distracted amongst themselves.
That's not
They're
going
not
to
gonna. They're not gonna turn to stone when the sun comes up. It's not that situation.
And also, we're just going to go away.
We
I
let-
go, okay, scry.
Oh yeah, they're over there.
They're in a boat. We can see them.
We can
They're in a boat.
see.
It's like, hang on, I'm scrying. We don't need this.
Don't
They're
use
just,
the
they're
spell,
right
it's
there.
fine.
They're still struggling to get into the boat. We're like,
Yeah, we'll fall off the boat and drown.
we'll probably die. And it seems incredibly suspicious if we try and run away from them.
We
So I
will
think-
fall into
Domino.
1 foot of water. And
Domino, I know you've never
find a
been a good friend of mine, but please believe me when I say that there's something. I know for a certainty that there's that Gandalf here is.
Madame Honesty has had her suspicions about you for a while, Gan. I think this is worth investigating to see if there's room. Investigating? He's just wildly throwing out random accusations. There's nothing to investigate.
I got a 29 and
His
I'm
composure.
confident.
Why do you keep using that number? What is that? Is it some random prime number? I don't know what. He's definitely floundering, and his usual composure about deceiving and stuff has kind of been really just vastly undermined. He's normally in charge of a situation. He knows how to. He's got like backups and contingencies for
suspicious.
talking his way out of stuff. He just didn't expect you to know about the tank and everything.
So, out of interest, why are you growing a duplicate of that person?
We're meant to be here to arrest these men. And he steps past and he starts to get out some weapon. It seems like he's going for something.
And I just go, answer the question.
Nice.
He is going to bring out a short sword, and point it towards you, and then it changes from the sort of the blade of it splits into, and it changes into a crossbow, and then he holds it out towards you, and he says, "I'm arresting you in the name of King Terran, and if you resist, I will be on the grounds to kill you."
Well, I mean, you don't see us resisting. We're just having a conversation.
They're resisting! And he takes a shot with his crossbow.
Oh my God.
It's a shot.
Yep, he takes a shot with a crossbow.
I literally just said we're not resisting.
And with a 29.
And at the 29, unbelievable.
He is going to attack. I think he's going to go...
Don't worry, Charles Xavier's going to take him out.
Roll your dice if you like, but he's going to attack me, isn't he?
True.
I think Bob's about to die. We may as well
I
just
presume
assume.
he's going to attack me.
No, he's going to attack Baradun. I'm going to...
But misses and hits Bob.
I'm gonna roll a d20, and if I get a 1, he attacks you. But if anything else, he'll get you. Okay, we're good. He goes,
There was a part of it. There was a part of me that was like, here it comes. Here it comes.
It would have been great. He takes a shot at Baradun because Baradun's the mouthy one that seems to know more than he should. So it's only a hand crossbow, but he takes a shot and it hits. Oh well, actually, does it hit you? I'm assuming with your shitty armor class. Have you still got like an
12.
11 or something? 12? Yeah, that's a 14 on the dice plus stuff. So he's going to hit you for 9 piercing damage. And he didn't have advantage, so he doesn't get his sneak attack. Because that's right.
So I just don't even try. Even if I had, I just let it hit me. Oh,
They're resisting. They're resisting. They're not resisting. Put the weapon down.
We were trying to talk.
He is.
And I just go, oh.
What'd you say? 9.
Yeah, 9.
And I think Baradun drops down and goes,
Yeah, I think you have to ham it up a little bit.
Oh God! Oh no! No, Gandalf! I trusted you like a friend, like a brother, and now I'm dying. And now I am dying. And now I am dying my death. He is dying. I was shot by this man, and now I am dying. This man. And now my friend is dying.
I'm like, Baradun, no!
Here I was trying to just have an honest conversation.
How did you do this? How could you let this happen?
Gan is going to use his ability as an artificer to conjure eldritch cannons, and he's high enough level that he can conjure 2 at once now.
he's
Charles Xavier, stop him!
Jack, Domino, I know with both of you.
Gan, they're not resisting, and he
For some
reaches
reason, I
down.
imagine this guy's like a guy from Thunderbirds. Like,
I just love that he's willing to come into a conversation just immediately go. What
are they talking about?
What are they talking?
his meetings at like Harleyball. Jack, can you just
Put it down.
He
mate.
reaches down to the sides of either side of his chair and opens up a compartment, brings out a couple of basically Pokeball, and he just kind of like Transformer meets Pokemon, throws these items out that start to immediately turn into a couple of Eldritch cannons. One of them is a wooden doll marionette thing that seems to be standing there without the strings.
Cool.
And it conjures, and he says, "Poppy, Poppet!" And he throws that out. And then the other one turns into a sheep with a cannon on its back. And he says, "Poppy, Poppet!" And he says, "Guard!" And then they both turn into Force Ballista.
And they're aiming at Gan.
They're both aiming at Gan. He says, "Gan, they are not resisting." And Gan says, and he sees that he's kind of outmatched and outnumbered here.
Guys, we just want to talk. We just want to talk.
What do you have to say?
We
fucking chill?
yeah. Chill,
Oh, okay. Sorry, everything got off in the wrong foot. Gan just like sits down.
Time out.
Gets out.
I know that Laethal is trying to besmirch my and the rest of our names, but there is a lot more going on here. And I know, Jack, we used to be such good friends, but Domino, we don't know each other that very well. And I think we need to have a sit down and talk about what is happening in the larger picture beyond Laethal.
Yeah.
Is Poppy angry with me? Can I insight check?
Greg,
Make an insight check. You have disadvantage because she's got a metal face.
How does he have Poppy?
How does he have Poppy? 5. No.
plus 15, whatever you
Oh wait, sorry. Plus 10. Yeah. Insight 15. And then again.
15 total. All right.
So how's Poppy? What are the vibes?
You can see that Poppy looks different, like different breed of sheep, perhaps.
Okay.
definitely a very similar poppy design. Probably not the same poppy that you had, but you can tell that it is probably, if it's not the same poppy you had, it has been designed from your designs.
Yeah.
Version 2.0.
Yeah, version 2.0. And
Does it have a fax machine on it?
And if
Does it still have a printer?
it's still got a printer stuck to the bottom of it. Yeah. This comes out of the butt, right?
Yeah.
And if it was the same poppy you have, then it's been adapted and tweaked since then. So you're not sure whether it's the same one that's been tweaked, but it doesn't seem to respond to you. It doesn't look towards you and have like regret in its eyes.
Okay, good.
Or like
cured. That's the main thing I'm actually worried about. Is
maybe because it's not looking at you, you can intuit it's giving you the cold shoulder.
It's
just freezing you
That's
out.
probably
Just
how I would
stonewalling you.
interpret it. Overthinking.
With anxiety.
She's mad at me. She's so mad at me.
She's so mad at me.
What was I saying? Oh, you were doing a persuasion, right?
Yep.
Make me a persuasion check, please.
19 plus 10.
Nice.
Okay. 19 plus 10. 29 is very persuasive. It seems that you have, you get the impression that you've definitely convinced Jack that something extra is going on here and you need to talk about it. But Gan, realizing the jig's up, casts Thunderstep to get the f*** out of here.
Well, that's a bit suspicious.
You teleport yourself to an unoccupied space. You see him casting. You try and counterspell it.
Do I, before I counterspell, does Baradun know what level Thunderstep would be?
Make an Arcana check, see if you know. It's not one of your spells.
20.
20?
Oh man, we're back.
It is a sorcerer spell. It's on the sorcerer spell list, which decreases the DC. 20 plus lots is, yes, you would know that it is a third level conjuration spell.
Great, a third level, then counterspell at third level.
Yep.
Easy, man.
So he is going to try and do a teleportation cast, thunderstep spell, and you are going to try and counterspell it. As you target him with counterspell, it triggers his reaction.
Oh no.
I need you to make a. I need you to make.
Also, I didn't wild surge on that. Oh yeah, no, I didn't wild surge on that.
I need you to make a charisma saving throw, which should be your specialty.
Yeah, plus 12, baby. 14 plus 12.
Yeah,
26.
you are fine. You managed to do it. So as you counterspell, you got the impression that he was doing something to try and like absorb that spell from you.
Oh.
You make me an Arcana check.
Me?
Yeah.
Oh, this is going to go down great.
Here we go.
Go ahead.
He's got a plus 0.
Plus 0.
He's got a plus 0.
17 plus 0.
Okay.
As an arcane trickster,
Yeah.
you recognize that what he's doing is something kind of on that
Kind of trickstery.
kind of arcane trickstery. It is something that if you get all the way up to 17th level in arcane trickster, which would take you to 20th level total, you get a feature called Spell Thief, which is once a day you can literally steal somebody's spell when they target you.
spell.
So he was trying to steal counterspell from you, which would not only make that fail, and he goes ahead with what he was doing, but then you can't cast counterspell and he can.
Oh,
He literally steals the spell from you with like an arcane trick
Is that
streak.
like a permanent
For
thing
the
or
rest
just
of the
for
day?
Just for the next 8 hours.
Okay.
That's bullshit.
Sus.
Suspicious.
That was suspicious.
Where were you trying to go, Gandalf?
Yeah, where you going, boy?
Going
What
to
you
the
doing?
Shire? You're going to the Shire, Gandalf?
Frodo can't help you now.
Shit,
Wrong IP. I feel like you're
Oh, what, you
shit,
gonna ride
son.
an eagle?
Oh,
You gonna ride an eagle? Nah,
Eagles ain't
boy.
gonna save you.
But you succeeded the save, so he failed his spell thief, which means you succeeded the counterspell, which means he fails his.
Where are you going? That's very suspicious.
Did you all see that? You all saw that?
Everyone saw that. That was very suspicious, Gam.
Did Jack see that?
Suspicious.
Suspicious.
Jack, point your gun
is
at Gam.
Jack is going to now
Okay.
cast. What's Jack got that can stop him from going anywhere?
Jack casts gun.
Jack casts point gun in an intimidating way.
Jack casts bullet.
But nobody takes it seriously. That's all he does.
With your permission, I will cast Hold Monster.
Yes, I
Jack.
think that Jack does not object
I
because
cast
he's
Hold
about
Monster.
to cast something similar.
I cast Hold Monster.
Hold person? Hold monster.
Hold monster is
which
just
better.
hold.
Oh, I don't
yeah,
have to
hold
roll.
person
I
is
rolled, but you have to roll.
better. I have to roll against the 18. Yeah.
My 18, yeah.
Not great. It's a wisdom save or
Yeah,
a con?
wisdom.
And it's gone.
He's probably got great wisdom.
Oh, he does. That's a 12 plus 7, 19.
Okay.
So he doesn't hold monster, but then Jack is going to cast Wall of Force.
We need to. Every time someone is about to do something, can you just remind me to guidance you?
Yeah.
I will guidance the shit out of you. I just need to be told to do it.
Baradun just keeps doing spells. Yeah.
Guidance fucking help.
And I didn't wild surge on that either.
Radius of 10 feet. So he is going to. And you didn't wild surge on that, great. And you're tracking the increase.
I've got my little counter.
Thank you.
Thank you very much for sending my counter to me.
It's pretty nifty.
Jack, being an artificer, means that his items come from objects and things. So he gets out. What would a wall of force be? He's trying to make it into a dome. I think it's like it's almost like a glass bowl or something that he gets out from his, like a small glass bowl, like a, what are the small ones? Not colanders, the tiny ones, the ramekins. Kind of like a little glass ramekin he gets out from one of his drawers on his wheelchair, and he just kind of like throws it forward, and as it does, it grows into this 10-foot radius sphere. He's going to put it around the two arcane things and him, trapping him in this wall of force. I don't think he gets to make a save against that. He's just trapped in here now. He can probably still get out of it, but now he can't attack anybody through it.
Yeah.
Okay, so that he's trapped in there. Jack's done this. Domino turns.
Thank you, Jack.
Turns to each of you in turn and be like, "Are we fighting?
We're not fighting. No, we're not fighting.
Are we fighting? Oh, sorry. We're not fighting, apparently. Unless you want to.
Jack, thank you very much for doing that. If we could just talk now. It's very suspicious that Gam's trying to get away. It almost confirms all of the accusations.
Yeah. Would you agree?
Jack turns to
guidance.
Jack turns to Domino and says, "Message Madam Honesty. She'll want to be here for this."
Madam Honesty, that's a bit on the nose, isn't it?
Tieflings tend to have on the nose names. He turns and casts sending to Madam Honesty. Apparently, you're not sure who he's sending to, obviously, but he's cast sending. Is there anything you're doing in the meantime while she gets the message and turns up?
Have a wee kip.
Yeah, I'm reading a book.
just
Short rest.
Just have a slip.
Short rest.
Just have an hour to turn up. What is your intent? Wait for her to turn up and then. What is your intent to do? I mean,
we could say Domino and Jack. I'm more than happy to tell you more of the story now. Would you like me to wait for Madam Honesty, or?
I think it's best that you relay the information to us now. And then, if your information is corroborated once you tell the story again, it's.
Well then, and then I know Dominic already knows this, but I'll tell it as if he doesn't. About Calathak and about how Laethal sent him away, and we found out he's a Dark Lord, and we have found out that Laethal deals with 3 hags, and we're going to kill the 3rd one.
Also, I got a duck from my head.
Yeah, important information. And that we've now found out that we could possibly save Laethal, maybe, who knows, but that also
we have been charged with saving the world.
We've found out that Laethal, Gam, and Terrence are all kind of working together to create a clone army and an undead army, and presumably Laethal's going to save the world by defeating the undead. I assume is what I'm assuming.
Domino basically corroborates your story as much as he can by confirming that this is the sort of things. There's a lot of hints of this stuff that he's been seeing as a diviner wizard. He's been sort of reading the stars, reading the numbers, and been like something's big's coming, but there's like deceptive elements to it, and he's been trying to hone in on what it is. Obviously, Laethal's been working hard to try and cover that stuff. There's lots of things that an arcane trickster can do, such as like. There's a spell called Magic Aura that can make something appear magical that's not, or vice versa. So he's been like hiding the magical things that Laethal's doing. So because he's literally using magic to hide things, Domino's been having a hard time like getting to the bottom of what's actually happening. But he does corroborate with Jack that this does track. And then not too long later, another portal opens up and a tiefling steps through, a tiefling woman.
Madam Honesty.
Well done.
Man.
You got it. I would say this one. I'll give you that. Well done, man. Madam Honesty.
Well done, Ryan.
And that means he could make an army of clones.
Oh, Attack of the Clones! That's my favourite film. Oh, I love that series.
What do you mean?
Oh, the prequels. So good. I love those ones. Attack of the Clones, like Phantom Menace. So good.
So you're saying those are good films?
Those are the best ones. Like, you know, what other? They got like that kind of like double-sided lightsaber. And then
What the f*** is wrong with you, Bodger?
what do you mean?
Those are horrible.
No, it's got like Jar Jar. It's got Mr. Jar Jar Binks.
Well remembered.
D&D and getting D&D done.
While we're just talking about things, I don't have any recollection at all of this clone army thing. Neither do you. Neither do you.
Vaguely, I remember the
Remember when
cloning
we
parts.
were meeting with Ricky and putting things up our butts?
Yes, I do.
I remember putting things up.
Part of that conversation was that Ricky had developed clone technology.
I vaguely have a. Yeah, I can't
And
remember
then,
how that
and then
related to the main
Leothil
story.
went, "Oh, you're not allowed to do that. That's bad.
Yeah,
I'm going to take that technology from you."
One of the main visions that you had was Ricky meeting with Leothil, saying, "Hey, I'm developing. I'm as head of duplicates and illusions and copies and things. I wondered, can you copy a living thing? And so I've been experimenting with stuff, and I've taken and I showed that he's got like some flesh missing from his hand because it had to use a cubic inch of his flesh. And he goes, I've taken some of my flesh and I've like been growing it, and it seems like it's growing a new body for me. I don't know what's going to happen with it when it matures." Yada yada yada. And then Leothil went, "Oh, this is kind of verging on necromancy. I think I'll take it from you, and I'll take it to Terence, the head of the control of unauthorized magics.
Yeah.
Come, I'll take it to Terence, head of Come, and I will give it to him and see what he thinks."
This Order of the Weave is very immature.
And then they
Very immature.
and then they officially outlawed it and said, "No, clone is an illegal spell. You're not allowed to use it." And that's the last you heard of that. Then when you were in Schmagenrog, you had Baradun wild surged and ended up scrying on Leothil, and had a vision of what Leothil was doing with Gan and Terence in a room with some sort of a tank. Dink, dink, and he's talked about this one's not cooked enough yet.
Okay.
So he's doing something with clone. We're caught up?
Caught up.
Rowan knew all of that. That was for your benefit.
Yeah,
That's for your benefit. No, that was 100% for my benefit. For his benefit and for your benefit.
a little bit.
So I have when I was just like 29 because I had to keep it as vague as possible because I couldn't double down on any of the facts.
I know one fact.
But
and that
Greg,
fact is 29.
Greg, you will follow me to the end of the earth.
Dude, you have a plan, and I'm going to follow that plan because I got nothing.
So, Madam Honesty is the new head of forensics of the unusual circumstances of the arcane, which is the department that it's not an acronym. I saw your eyes go. What?
Stick, maybe?
FUCA. Fucker, I guess, but no, not really. It's the one that Yaris Goldhorn used to be head of. And
There's Goldhorn, open up.
after his untimely demise, Madam Honesty has taken over. Might be a bit on the nose. Maybe she's also with Leothil. Maybe not. Maybe it's an honest name. Who knows? But she turns up, and you relay the conversation
From
to
the
her.
vision that the scrying I remember, they weren't keen on talking to her, eh?
Well remembered, yes. Towards the end of the vision,
Presumably that she's not in league with them.
And
at the very end of the vision,
That's all their name.
Terence, the head of the I keep trying to remember what it's
Control
actually.
of unauthorized
Yeah. The head of control of unauthorized magics, he was saying, he started getting a bit cocky with Leothil. Leothil said, "Are you questioning my ideas?" And he said, "I'm questioning if you even have any ideas anymore. Lately it seems like you've scraped the bottom of the barrel as far as innovation is." And he was cut off as Leothil shot a lightning bolt through his chest, through his belly. And then the old man Gan said, "Well, I think that cost..." Gandalf. "You shall not..." He says, "Well, I think that cuts this one short then, because you'll have to explain that spell to Honesty, Leothil, and she'll be coming to find you."
Yeah, so...
He says, "Well, that's why I have you, isn't it? Fake something. You asked me to see if electricity could reveal some type of something." Revealing that
Easy
Leothil
fix,
was
one line
not
of dialogue. Do you know that reference? No,
What?
carry on. No, carry on.
happy. Is it what?
Easy fix, no.
We're gonna
I don't
stop.
want to be hijacked.
We're gonna stop and we're gonna
I
explore
don't,
what you
please
just
God,
said.
no. I don't want that.
So long story short is I think Madam Honesty is not in league with Leothil.
I agree.
And way back in the day, like episode 17 or something, Leothil appeared to you right after killing the hill giant, and he said, "I'd kill you right now if it wasn't for the fact that my spells are being monitored as candidates for next High Sorcerer." The forensics team track your spells and make sure that you're actually a decent person and you're not like making gold for yourself and stuff like that, or going out murdering people. And so his spells are being monitored, as are Domino's. And so honesty seems to be in charge of that, and it seems from that particular dialogue that they're not a fan of her, and she might be actually doing her job. So she arrives, you relay this information to her, what's happened and everything, and she is a very stern woman, very no nonsense. She's got very little humour to her, but she hears the facts. She asks Gan through the wall of force if he's going to resist, if he denies this accusation. He says, of course I deny it. She says, we're going to have to put this through the Temple of Light then. And you make an Arcana check for me, or religion, your choice.
Not great.
Whichever's the better, religion or Arcana.
+6, and obviously guidance. Myself, because that's something that I do.
Just every minute he guidances himself. Every minute.
I mean, honestly, but legit, so you don't have to say it every time.
Yeah.
So 12.
Assume that he's just guidancing himself every time it runs out.
Constantly guidance.
Guidance.
This is because you play Baldur's Gate, right? Where you can add guidance after the fact.
You can get added. Well, can you? No, I think you have to click it before.
No.
You have to click it before the roll.
You have to click before roll.
Yeah,
but you
ask for a roll and then you're like, oh, I'll just add guidance then.
I see what you mean.
Which makes no sense if you're in like a dialogue situation where it's like, oh, you've just said this thing, make an intimidation check, and you're like, I'm going to stop. I'm going to cast this spell on myself.
Of course.
Guidance! And then you try and intimidate this guy or deceive him or something.
Yeah, no, it's Baldur's Gate that's been just teaching me the wrong ways, Rob. Damn Baldur's Gate.
Damn you.
But Alan's not going to change.
Total of?
12.
12. You're not sure why they would be referencing taking this to the Temple of Light. Maybe just asking the gods if they're telling the truth or something. But yeah, they say that they're gonna. He knows that he's outnumbered at this point.
Have I got any history of the Temple of Light that I might remember as to why they're...
Yeah, actually, I think I was in the Temple of Light a little while ago.
I spent a lot of time in Gandolph.
Make a deception check against me and see if you can...
Can I do a dexterity check to see if I know anything?
19 plus 21.
12?
Okay. 12 deception, that's pretty deceiving. It's not high enough for my DC though, so I'm not going to buy that you were in the Temple of Light.
Baradun, I think I can answer this.
Oh. Okay, why are they taking him to the Temple of Light then?
Well, it's obvious, isn't it? They've got to shine some light on the truth, so they take him to the Temple of Light to shine the light of truth into his eyes, to see into his soul.
And why can't they do that at the Temple of Calibor?
Because it's not the Temple of Light. What are they going to do? Shine a Calibor on it? Just fucking think, mate.
We're sorry for interrupting the game adventures, but we have an important announcement.
We need to tell you that our comic, Hero Outage, is available to buy right now.
That's right.
I'm in a comic.
Yeah, yeah.
Actually, what are you doing here?
Well, I'm in the comic, but Baradun seems to be in a lot more pages than me.
Yeah, why are you... Wait, are you on the front cover?
Yes, Baradun's on the front cover, but I'm not.
Why is he here?
Sorry about that. Back to the game.
With 21, you know that...
Like, I don't spend a lot of time there, but I've been there.
You know that it's a bunch of holy folk, a bunch of priests and acolytes and things, and so there's a chance that they would have ways to tell if you're telling the truth.
Oh, like Zone of Truth.
We have ways of making you talk. Yeah, Great. Zone of Truth and asking the gods, literally asking the gods for
Happy days.
Divine intervention into certain situations.
I know. Well, I will use it.
You will?
Yeah.
You will?
I wrote down in my book things I need to remember to do each day. I feel like you need to...
I need to do the same.
Remind, one of your things to do each day is remind Greg that he can be every day using divine intervention to get literal gods to do things for him.
Yeah.
He hasn't used it once since getting it.
Thing?
What is it. No, it's a once a day.
Once a day. The chances are very, very slim.
What kind of is it almost like Wish?
It's like
pretty much.
Wish, you can do whatever you want.
Every day you can call upon a god to be like, do something for me.
Sneak into Gandolph.
You could.
Yeah. Well, who would have thought we could have fucked that up so bad, Ben?
Have you
met
us?
A simple thing.
Divine interventions, and then I get him to roll it or something, and he ends up going like, "Dear Lord, give me some ducks."
Yeah. Actually, attach a permanent duck to his head. That's what I want to use my wish for. A permanent duck on... Forever.
Don't tempt fate, man.
So you'd roll it as a joke and you'd get it.
And then your stealth would be just
Quacking.
The one thing I'm good at would be fucked forever.
Permanent negative 10 to your stealth. It's the opposite of
You could
passing
help
out
me
trace.
fly a little bit though.
Just a little bit extra. You subtract 2 from
But
fall
every
damage.
time its wings would just be like slapping me
Does
in
the duck
face.
try and like mates with other ducks and stuff? Is it like a...
It's a real duck now, yeah.
Yeah.
You just spawned a duck into the world.
Add a permanent duck to your head. I'm going to think about it. Don't cross me, mate.
Anyway. Temple of Light.
So yes, they are going to try and take him to the Temple of Light. He is objecting, saying like, "What about them? What about them?" And Madame Honesty says trying to remember what her voice was. I haven't used her in ages. I don't actually ever use her in this game. It's just in my own prep in my own bedroom, just been trying out voices.
Madame Honesty.
And she had a bit of growl to her, and she says, "He's got a point. You are wanted men in the city of Godon. To the point where the price on your head is wanted dead or alive.
Alive, ideally.
Ideally alive, yes. What you're saying has any truth to it, and I have reason to believe it might." She sort of glances sideways, glance at it again. "Then there is some we can do to sway the courts, but this will still be taken to trial."
What for?
For all of the many atrocities that are in your name.
Aha, yeah.
Those ones.
Yeah.
That's fair.
I have received word. We have received word as the order from the Wraith military. Would they have a name? Wraith military.
Yeah, just the
Wraithonauts.
The Wraithonauts. Is that we're canonizing that now? Wraithonauts.
Nope.
Yeah. Now we've
I
said
would
it.
say-
Therefore it's
I would
canon.
just say from Wraith. Yeah.
The Army of Wraith.
Wraithonauts.
We have had word from the Army of Wraith that you did play a pivotal role in reducing the orcs' impact as they marched westwards. And
We
with
killed the leader. Well, not the leader of the orcs,
Indeed.
the Pirag.
Pirag. I will have to have some sort of assurance from you that you are not to be a problem while in Godon. What is your intent here?
Certainly not murder. I mean,
You know
definitely
how?
not.
Why would you say
You
that?
know how I
Saying
outlined.
not murder.
You know how I
not murder.
No, murder. You know,
Why would you say that?
That's not what I said.
Okay, great.
You know, I've just put my hand up
when
to
you
answer. You know how I outlined the 3 hags that Leothel got a deal from?
Yes.
One of them is rumored to be at the theatre on the docks, and we were going to go confront her. If you want to help, send help with
I
us.
think it's honesty, best policy.
That's why they call you Madam Honesty.
Now, do you name yourself Madam Honesty, or does someone give that name?
I chose my name.
Cool.
It is tiefling culture to choose one's name.
Yeah, that's really cool.
So that was our plan. That's why we were heading to the docks with the water, and we're going to go into the docks.
That makes sense. I will not be able to assist, but I will return with these. And she points to the other 3. I will return to the order with these, and we will start our investigations independently.
So wait, you're letting us go?
For now, you are considered on bail.
I know we didn't do this at the table, but I just wanted to use this green screen time just to show you this mask.
Are we making this canon?
Oh, yes. Well, I mean, usually green screens aren't canon, but we are going to make this green screen canon that I showed you this mask as well. I just want,
Okay,
can you just check it out? I just want to know what you think about it magically, you know, like.
Magically, it's a very interesting piece, actually. As an artificer, I can tell you there's quite a few things. There's just a bit of it would be quite difficult to ascertain from here. It's very interesting. I could take it to the laboratory.
Oh no! Could I
Maybe
have
I'll
it
take
back?
it with me.
Could I have? No, you could keep it, or you could keep it.
I can keep it.
No. Actually, I do. Oh, God,
Which
this
do
is
you-
gonna.
Which do you care more about?
This is gonna ruin the continuity of the game if I don't take it back. But you're also pointing a gun at me.
Okay, well, we'll just say that it happened at the table, and Jack is now one of the many people who are obsessed with this mask.
The guards will be considered. The guards will be told of your whereabouts and your intentions, and if you step out of line, they will be told to arrest you.
Just really quickly, I want to give a great review for Gareth.
Yeah, if you could pass up the chain.
Pass up the chain.
He is phenomenal.
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 What a man.
What a top bloke.
What top bloke.
Please pass on our regards.
Whoever is in charge of him, give many thumbs up.
Give him a pay rise,
Very
because you are not paying him enough.
Just want to pass it on.
Pass it on.
Such glowing reviews from someone who captured you.
Captured.
Yes, I will pass it on.
Escorted.
Did a great capture job.
She says, Gan, you know I'm going to have to apply somatosuppressors to you. And he sort of rolls his eyes and he puts his hands out in front, and then Jack Hooper is going to drop concentration on the wall of force, It's going to turn towards the wall of force and shoot the wall of force and dissipates it.
Jack uses gun.
Jack got gun.
It's super effective.
There's one thing he's got. It's the one thing.
She is going to bring out some things that look awful lot like manacles, but with like glove parts attached to them. She's going to slip those over his hands, and it's going to force his hands into sort of fists to prevent him using somatic components to spells, hence somatosuppressors, and then it manacles them together as well. And she says, "You are not officially under arrest, as I do not have the authority for this." And she gives him basically like anti-Miranda rights, saying you can say whatever you want and it won't be used against you because I'm not an official law of authority, but under the order of the Weave, I have the power to detain you, but blah blah blah. She gives him this sort of legal spiel, and then they portal away, all four of them together.
Oh wait, could you? No. We still have to walk.
before they go as well, just as they're leaving through the portal, Padrick says, "Do you have that mask, by the way? I would really love them."
You mean this mask?
Yes, I would love that mask. And then she grabs him and pulls him through the portal. Leave it!
Damn it, I should have given it to Manamonacy briefly. Anyway.
Nothing could go wrong.
I guess we're walking down. I was really hoping I was going to ask you to portal us.
That's a shame. That's a really missed opportunity there. I am
Shall we?
walking.
I mean, now we can just walk.
We're not that far away.
I guess I know that.
We were running away.
get back.
Like,
Wait, are we released on bail?
Yeah.
I think so.
Yeah, I think we are.
I think we are.
What does that mean exactly?
I think it's like international immunity or something.
I don't know.
Really?
Yeah, we can do
It's
what?
like we have a hall pass.
Yeah, we can do whatever we want.
Wow, I've really misunderstood the concept of bail. For my
Yeah,
entire life.
we could go in and rob someone.
We could go into town and commit murder.
No consequences.
Yeah, let's go fucking murder people, steal some
Fraud.
shit.
We could do fraud.
I don't think that.
Okay, yeah.
I don't think that's what
we
that
could
means.
commit IRD fraud.
Yeah.
We could defraud the government of tax money.
I reckon, guys, that we head into the docks, and I know because I world built this world that the Dirt League have a safe house there, and maybe we go for a nappy nap.
Yeah. I like the idea of a nappy nap.
Out of spell slots.
Yeah. How long is
It's mid-morning.
Yeah. let's have a nappy nap.
It's been a day. It's been a damn day.
It's been a day.
It has been a day.
What a day.
Should we head? Should we
And that's
either head
without,
for
and that's without actively fighting them all. I made
we could
stats
also-
for all of the level 17 wizards and shit. Of like, Jack has some stuff he can do.
We could also just go to a tavern.
Just gun in the face.
Or if you don't want to go to the Dirt League, we could just go to a tavern or.
Dirt League is like the Assassin's Guild.
Yeah.
I think we need to just sit over a pint and have a pint and just talk about how we feel.
How this day went.
How this day went.
Yeah, what we could improve upon next
Because there's
constructive criticism.
absolutely no point going to the theatre now.
Well, how long's the play? We're not going to miss it, are we? No, we're not.
Not within
It's
one
for
day.
today only. For one day only.
Okay, so we head.
Sunday.
We follow the river and head the ocean. And, thank you.
All right, thank you. Only an 11
careful
plot
with that.
progression.
You got us into a lot of trouble last time.
Only an 11 plot progression.
Your plot progression, and we're mid-combat with. Oh,
You find yourself in a volcano. For what?
wait.
Okay.
All right, so you make your way back to the gates, the front gates of this city. The guards, it seems like a couple of them are like, "Oh, who goes there? State your business and get on." And then a couple of the sergeants and stuff. Also, good that you didn't end up fighting the sergeants because they're also powerful people.
Just walk through a bit sheepish.
They come over and like words come up from higher ups, yada yada, let them through, but keep an eye on them. Everybody's high alert.
That's why we didn't hurt you.
Sorry.
That's why we're good guys. That's why we didn't hurt you.
I am very impressed, by the way.
didn't-
Very impressed that you didn't just murder innocents, because I did have down if they murder some of the guards. I was like, they're just guards doing their job, and you just. I was very.
That is, we did that.
I was
We did that
tempted, but I
the
was
right
like,
way.
We did that right.
Because I was thinking, if we murder these guards, there's no way in hell we're ever getting inside Gurdorn.
Yep.
Yeah.
Like,
We wouldn't be able to walk the city streets without.
That's why I'm glad that your blade barrier didn't end up coming out.
Yeah.
Well, wouldn't it be,
I would hope they wouldn't have walked through
I would
it.
hope
It
that'd
would've
be a thing that's there if you want to
it's a wall of
deal with
it's
that.
a wall of blades, and if they want to try and pass through it, they can make dex saves to get through without hurt, but otherwise
They can try.
shreds them up. Yeah.
Anyway.
So the vibe in Gurdon you start to pick up on.
What's the vibe?
That's fun.
People are paranoid and scared, generally speaking. You also pick up very quickly that the people here are strongly on Leothil's side. There are banners up, like propaganda banners up for Leothil. There are banners flying that say like "Path to Peace" under his picture. There's posters around the place of an evil-looking Baradun, like if you've been like somebody's just taken a candid shot. Yeah. They've taken one of those. They've taken one of those shots, like artist's rendition of Baradun's face looking evil, and it says words like betrayer, traitor, evil, criminal, murderer, things like that all over them.
Cool. Cool. So we're walking along with them.
You walk ahead.
There's a map around you. People start to.
You walk ahead.
People generally avoid you because they know, although you are murderer, betrayer, whatever, you are also very powerful sorcerer. So they kind of just.
What's the deal? Do people still think that he's a doppelganger now? Like, is that a?
Rumors have been going for the last I think 4 or 5 months that you've been doing this campaign.
It's been a lot longer than that, right?
But then also we proved that we weren't doppelgangers, but then he did a TV announcement.
He did the TV announcement to everybody saying like, yes, he is actually still alive and he's on the run and blah, blah, blah. So there's like some people who won't have necessarily seen that, or they'd have been like, what?
Some people were like, I heard he was a dragon.
Exactly, yeah. I heard he was an uwu dragon. People are hating that uwu dragon, by the way.
Yeah, I don't fucking blame them.
And guess what? Because of that, it's coming back.
It's coming back. You don't know anything, do you, trolls? All right, so
You fuel
exactly.
There are many places in Gurdon. There's Blackmoor Castle and the castle grounds. There's the Circle, the Promenade, the Commons, the Quarry ? That you left. The last I heard was not sure what to call it yet, but the Quarry/pit.
The quarry in the middle of the city?
The idea of the quarry is that it's where they got all of the stone to build the city, and then after that they were like, let's put the poor people in the hole and build the slums in the hole.
So the slums kind of live down in the quarry pit. You would,
but I couldn't decide what to call it. The quarry, the pit, the fucking, I don't know.
The hole.
That's what I've always said about you.
Yeah, I'm a classist.
Super capitalist.
Yeah, what up?
It's meritocracy, get used to it.
There's the Outer Gurdon, the Scar, the Temple District, the Trade District, the Docks, and then Calabor as an extension. Which district are you going?
I presume we're walking up the promenade currently?
I imagine so. So I will read you the promenade. The promenade is an enormously long, luxuriously wide cobblestone street that runs from the gates of the castle, through the circle, through the Trade District, and right all the way to the docks. Most of the businesses and houses directly on the promenade are very wealthy and very well regarded businesses and tradespeople. Part way along, you know a particular favourite place of yours coming up.
Guys, follow me! I want to show you my favourite shop. Come, I want you to see my favourite shop.
What is this?
You reluctantly follow him to what you can tell from the sign above the door was once Baradun Mart. A tacky franchise chain store selling magical items. You now see, however, that it is...
Is it still standing?
You now see, however, that it is heavily vandalised and has closed long ago from bankruptcy. Because nobody since Baradun was besmirched has been wanting to buy Baradun items.
So this is Baradun Mart, my pride and joy, the main franchise of...
It looks a bit shit.
Is it behind the shitty shop? Or is the shitty shop it?
Oh, it looks real shit. Like it's closed down and looks like no one goes there.
Derelict.
Yeah, decrepit.
Decrepit.
But this is the main big fancy one.
Baradun Mart, more like broken down Mart. All right.
Yeah. It looks like a lot of customers portaled away.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah.
It says, under new ownership, a sign on the door, under new ownership, Leothil Mart opening soon.
Do you want to go inside and see if we can get some little...
We're not
Closed.
You know what I mean? Like, do you want to see if we
break in?
We'll look through the window. Is there anything inside?
Yeah, you can look through the window. There's some things left on the shelves. It's like the supermarkets after the first lockdown, when everything was.
Yeah.
So there's a couple things on the shelves. You might be able to find some like random items in there if
Probably
you want
no
to.
good ones, I imagine.
Yeah.
I would roll on the random magic item table and see if there's some fun things for you.
Oh no, Baradun Mart. I started a franchise of magic stores that also did Baradun merch.
You'll
sorry
see,
that didn't work out for you,
you'll
Baradun.
see-
Well, no, it worked out really good until recently, apparently.
You'll see
it was
looking through the window.
a really popular franchise.
Yeah, you see looking through the window as well that there's like some old broken down animatronics of Baradun that were part of it.
Yeah.
Like he had a whole like
Wow.
interactive guided tour that you could do as part of the
Turn into
Baradun
profit?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Big old profit.
And it did not sell good
That's
items.
a
either. It
franchise.
was like,
Oh, so you can try another one. There might be other stores around.
It's not all lost. Just do a tour of Gurdon looking for all
I
of the
think
all of the
last
Baradun
I knew
maps.
there was like 17 in Gurdon alone.
Yeah. Well, let's go find the other ones.
It's like Starbucks. It's just like two within sight of each other at any one time.
Cannibalizing each other's
Yeah.
business.
This was the main one, though. This is the one that started it all.
Oh.
And I got in the promenade.
Yeah.
So you are on the promenade. You get slapped in the back of the head by some sort of like wet fruit or something that some kid on the other side of the street's thrown.
Fucking ching,
Got slaughtered kid. As you Xing move towards the kid, the guard, the contingency of guards that have just been kind of following you down the street, just like throw their swords out.
Well, I can't even kill kids now.
Ruin
Yes,
it
Bob.
Can't do anything these days.
That's been the whole time.
PC gone mad.
That's been the whole time. That's never changed.
The woke mob getting on my case.
Shall we continue with our plan? If we walk away from the castle, we'll end up at the docks down the promenade.
Yes. Yes.
Let's
Well, have we
do
done
it.
that? We're going to wait.
Let's
Sorry, we're
do
going to a
it.
tavern. We're going to have a rest.
Gonna have a long rest.
Oh, we could go to a tavern in the promenade.
And a tavern in the promenade.
Let's go to a tavern.
Well, like an inn.
And then, yeah.
An inn in the promenade. Well, as you've described, the promenade is where all of the very wealthiest of businesses
Yeah,
are.
it'll
So
be
if you go to an
expensive.
inn here, it'll be expensive.
Yeah.
But it'll be nice. You'll have good security. You've got a lot of money. So you head to.
I mean, we're going to have good security no matter what. The guards are going to follow us everywhere.
Yeah, this is true.
You head to yeah, that's a very good point. You head to one of the inns on the promenade. What would this inn be called? Let's come up with something.
Baradun.
Be
No,
creative.
Baradun.
Baradun. Baradun.
Baradun.
That's really good.
It was called the Baradun.
It was called the Baradun, and now it's the Barra is scratched out. It's just the inn.
Well,
No, it's just called Baron.
The Baron.
The Baron.
The Baron.
The Baron.
The Baron. I like
they
it.
kind of read Baradun.
Baron.
It's not called the Baron. The Baron.
When you were here, was everything it's called Baradun somehow?
Yeah, he's like a weird evil dictator.
What do you think?
True.
Of course, golden statues of him. Like he called Thursday Baradun.
Baradun Day. Yeah, genuinely. Baradun Day.
And the funny thing is, because of the programming of the video game, you
Wait, what?
like NPCs love him. They genuinely they don't think of him as arrogant and everything. He's just
it's a-
Of course,
programmed
people
in
want
that
to
people
shop at
enjoy
Baradun
want
Mart.
Yeah, right.
So you head to the Baron, and I'm going to say mark off.
The bar slash inn.
The bar slash inn, yeah, I like that. Bar inn. You get having drinks and food and lodging for the night.
Yep.
We'll go with wealthy is down here, so mark off three gold pieces each.
Yeah, I was going to say it's a bit expensive.
Hey, that's expensive. There.
3 gold pieces each, which is but a drop from the
I know.
massive
We
amounts
do
of
have
money that
a
you've
fairly
hoarded.
large
I've
amount
only
of
got
money.
522 gold.
Jesus
And
Christ.
45 platinum.
Yeah, I've changed. I've got more than that.
Damn it, yeah, I've only got 245 gold.
God.
And 12 platinum.
There is also a casino on this promenade, just FYI. Just
Oh, there
gonna
would
put
be
that out
many.
there.
This is a big
That's
city.
one way
to spend a whole episode.
That's one way to
There
leech money off
There
of
would
them.
be many multiple casinos in this city.
But roll for progression.
Oh, not good.
That was below average
I only got
progression.
9 minutes ahead in the story.
Is that what it is?
Are we long resting?
Well, then we're gambling.
Yeah, if you're doing nothing else.
Well,
then you're-
before we actually sleep, I guess we talk around the tavern asking about the play, how many days it is, if anyone knows about it.
Make a charisma-based investigation check. So,
Investigation with.
do you have a proficiency in investigation?
I do not.
Then it's just straight charisma.
Okay. 14 plus 5.
Okay, not bad. With a 19, you are charming enough, charismatic enough to investigate what's going on with the play. Has anybody seen it? Yada yada. You hear there's in the wealthy district they wouldn't necessarily go to the docks to watch plays all that much, but with a high enough roll, you do manage to find one guy who's like, oh yeah, I went to see it with my wife. It was pretty good.
Did you see a lady in a big shawl in probably one of the wealthy
creepy
boxes?
lady.
Yeah,
Creepy
real
lady,
weird.
right up at the back. Yes, was that not an act? It was so weird.
No, that's the lady.
That's weird. Yeah, she was up there. She was watching the play.
Do you know how many nights the play's going for?
Oh, it'd be going for another 5 days or so.
Oh, great. Amazing.
Actually,
is she going to just
for
does she watch
reasons.
play every day? Is that the vibe?
She did at the other theatre.
Oh, she just loves plays that
Yeah.
much. She's a real
Real theatre nerd.
Real
Thinking we might. Depends whether you want to level up before or after visiting her. Because you'll need to take 14 days of training and leveling up to get to level 14, because that's how things work.
I don't think we have time. She wouldn't stick around for 2 weeks.
No,
She might be. I'll retcon the 5-day thing and say that the play's
It's a
going
long
for like
play. It's a
2
month.
weeks. Yeah,
It's
it's
a
going for
month-long
another
play.
month.
And she's just going to stick around and watch the play every day.
That's her shtick.
That's her thing.
She lived up the top of a mountain at a theatre
And watched the play every single day.
watching plays every night.
Okay, I reckon.
level up.
Let's level up.
Yeah,
Let's do a Gandolph level up.
All right, so you are going to stay 2 weeks at this. I assume a week is 7 days in your world.
Yep.
All right, so we're going to spend 2 weeks at this tavern at 3 gold a day. Each of you mark off 42 gold pieces.
Oof, that hurts me a bit.
I'm sorry, 42 gold?
Yeah, let me just check. You said 42 gold.
Think about that, mate.
Remove.
But there must be, from the cost and the luxury that we're getting, we must be getting something out of that.
Yeah, a place to stay, food and drink.
But like more than just any old tavern. We must get
Very
a level
healthy
of
and
extra.
safe.
When you go to a hotel and you hire it for a week, do you then go down to the concierge and be like, "I've given you 7 days worth of business
I do
here."
actually go down. I expect to feel more revitalized and have a higher HP than normal.
I guess I can swing that.
I guess I can afford it. But
I guess I'll
I'm
dip
not.
into my platinum sack. Can you break a platinum? Oh, God.
42 gold.
42!
That's what I say.
You're going to
when I
level
go-
up. That's what happens.
You're gonna have less of an HP.
how much
Actually,
gold-
no, you are right. Because after 14 days, you'll level up and get more HP. So you will get HP from leveling up.
How much gold lost?
Do you technically say that it's the first day that you level up, or no, never mind.
No, you level up after 14 days
on the
of
fourth day. Yeah, okay.
downtime. So the evening that you were at this tavern, the first evening won't count because it was the same day as adventuring. But that evening you did have downtime.
And I had done a 6th level spell, but I had my 7th level, so I used the 7th level.
Okay.
And I do Wild Surge.
Oh Jesus. Okay.
The very first night I Wild Surge.
Yeah.
29.
29. You teleport up to 60 feet to an unoccupied space of your choice you can see. So you get to the tavern. You find a secure place hidden from these guys. You do your thing that you're doing.
Great.
And what are we up to now?
What do you mean?
Tally.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 34.
34.
But 14 days of 2 more a day.
Well, yeah.
That's what we did at level 13.
Yeah, I guess it makes sense, yeah.
I'm sure you've mentioned this to me before, but I just looked in my additional features thing and see I have steady aim.
You do.
Is that right?
You do, you've
so
never
the fact
used
that
it.
I took True Strike is even worse.
Very good.
Man, True Strike is such a garbage spell.
So for the next 14 days, I just take a couple of seconds. Mm-hmm. Well, 12 seconds. Every single day. Mm-hmm. When you guys can't see me, and I just go. No. Baradun, what are you doing? No. And no.
Okay, no wild surges through that week. You're trying
Intimidation.
Intimidation. 17 plus.
17 plus 1, 18.
Okay, with an 18 intimidation, how intimidated are you?
It was
just that.
Tell me exactly what you're doing. What's the magic?
Casting spells.
What's the specifically? What are you working on?
You do it.
What the fuck are you doing? What is this?
I have told you already, Greg. I'm doing magic.
Fuck you. Okay.
I'm doing
It's
magic.
fucked.
I'm doing magic, Greg.
I don't need this. I don't need this. Nope. I don't need this. I don't give a fuck.
So you got 28 onto that, was it? Because you did 2 a day?
Oh yeah, 28. Jesus, of course.
Specifically. Don't ignore me! You're ignoring me! Say the thing.
I am ignoring you. I told you I'm
I
very
ain't rolled
smart.
an 18, you're intimidated. Do the
Not
thing.
necessarily. He would be able to roll a stubbornness check against that.
We'll roll a stubbornness check. Show me.
All right, roll this plus your charisma save.
17 plus 12.
Yeah, you
motherfucker.
ain't intimidating that. He's too stubborn for this. He knows he's way more powerful than you. Or thinks he is.
Greg, I've told you before, I'm doing a spell.
Oh, fuck you, Baradun.
Yeah.
Right?
Right.
Boys Club or whatever it was.
During my...
Brothers for life.
Brothers for life. Brothers for life.
Brothers for life.
Look at us. Brothers for life. Brothers for life.
Brothers for Baradun.
Yeah.
I don't care. I couldn't care less.
What are you doing?
Don't care about what you're doing.
What's he doing?
Don't care. Brothers for life. Brothers for life. Brothers for life.
Yeah.
Hey, Baradun, look at us. Baradun. Look at us.
I don't want to be part of your club. I've got a club over here.
He's got a certain club going.
During the 14 days.
So we were 14 days and I don't figure out what you're doing.
I'm wild.
Because it only takes it's an action to cast the spell that he's doing. It's 12 seconds a day. Several of the days you might not even know that you're doing it.
For my level up, let's say on the final day I do Wild Surge.
Okay, yeah.
And my level up is when I Wild Surge, I roll twice, and I get to choose which one I do.
Which is pretty
so here
cool.
we go. I'll roll.
Yeah, he's starting to get, especially being in this city. You probably Wild Surged a few times during the couple of weeks because you wouldn't only be casting those spells; you'd be doing other things.
84 and 25.
All right. So with the wild magic being a little bit on the surface in this city, you probably Wild Surge a couple of times and you're getting a handle of it. 25 and
84.
84. So either an eye appears on your forehead, giving you advantage on wisdom perception checks, like happened before, or one randomly chosen limb of yours goes numb for the next 4 hours.
I choose that.
He's getting control of it. He's like, I feel like I can control.
Do I want an extra eye for a little bit of time, or do I want my... Yeah, no, you know
I want a numb arm.
And my arm goes numb, and I go into a different room.
Baradun! Baradun!
You okay, Tom?
Oh, but a Baradun special time.
Oh, great. Guys,
Baradun's
I need to be... I need to
magic spells. You don't need
I need to be alone for a bit of time.
I get it.
He's already got Mage Hand as well.
You've got major... Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I've got Mage Hand. Why have I never used
He also goes
Mage
into
Hand?
another room.
Oh, fuck, yeah, actually.
Invisible Mage Hand too.
What do you
think? Be right back.
What's going on?
I'm leveling up.
We're supposed to... I'm both wanking. What? Say
You just hear a muffled...
And I have arrived.
Just hit me.
I'm not even going to question it.
He just smashes you in the face for like 6 points.
Coming, did you?
What the hell was that?
Are we just on holiday?
Oh, f***. We needed to kill an evil hag.
Oh my
Who's
God,
only here for 2 weeks.
Is that place still on?
F***. Across 2 weeks, we didn't find out where she's staying, anything. Fuck. Also, Endelyn likely doesn't necessarily know that we're coming to kill her.
Endelyn, Hag of the Future, doesn't know that you're coming?
Fuck, she does.
This is the guy who's cloning?
Come up, Greg.
This is the guy who's cloning. Hold me back. Hold me
How
back.
do you like them apples?
Yeah.
Who's this?
Nice.
Whoa! What is going on? Is this an interrogation technique?
29. Yeah.
Why do
What's
you dress
going
like
on?
a fisherman.